Hey,
I got a business.
what's your business?
I'm a tree surgeon.
How's that working out for you?
I'm really out on a limb, but I think I'll see the fruits of my labor.
Oh, God. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Steins Gate in the timeline where Sans Undertale is in Smash Bros.
If you time traveled here from the past,
You might want to go back and change some things.
yeah.
Sorry, it's unavoidable. What world line is this?
I think this is the Delta World line.
Oh, no. Oh, I see what you did. That's clever. Dogma in Event Horizon. Let's do it.
Doggo in Event Horizon. Arf arf.
Remember, if you want to get your character in Smash Bros., all you have to do is find Sakurai in his home, beat him at his own game so badly that in order to make you go away, he'll just let you put your OC in. Anyway. Hey, Steins Gate's happening. Kurisu and Daru go home, leaving me with Mayuri. I thought she was hard at work on her costume, but when I look, I find her staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving. Mayuri? You're not going home? She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents might be worried.
I was thinking about what Ocarina and Chris-chan were talking about earlier. I was trying to figure out what the things you said meant, but it was all so complicated. I didn't get any of it. Heh.
See, but you have to imagine her with Tiny Tina's voice. Because in the dub, she's Ashley Burch.
The only thing I get is that something amazing is gonna happen.
Oof, that screen cap right there. Something amazing is gonna happen. Calling it. Indeed, the world is about to change, and we shall be the ones to lead humanity into the future.
You're shining, Ocarine.
I'm a shiny?
Yeah, very rare chance.
Shining? What does that mean?
You're shining. Chris-chan too, like two bright stars in the sky.
Oh, that must just be the radioactive shit I ate for breakfast. That must be my aura of madness you're sensing. It's like 1 in the morning. I shouldn't be yelling loudly. Sorry. No hamming today. Night. Whatever.
You know, it's been 10 days since Chris-chan joined us. Can I tell you how I've been feeling?
Yeah, of course.
Since Chris-chan became a lab mem, it feels like things have really started to happen. Like we're a real lab now. You know?
I must admit, her knowledge has been a great asset.
Red as only asset.
Of course, the girl genius would never have joined us if not for the cunning of Hoenkyoma.
That's why you're shining so bright now, Ocarine. Chris-chan is really a big help to you, I know. But I can't do anything to help.
Mayuri looks depressed.
I wish I were smart too. Then maybe I could help.
Mayuri. She's never expressed such sentiments before. Is she jealous of Kurisu's talents? Is there competition brewing in the lab? Way to miss the point, Okabe. I sigh and walk to the window. I can't see many stars in the sky. Mayuri, aren't you going to look at the stars? Mayuri comes up beside me. We lean out the window together. It's only 9 p.m., but Akiba's already still and silent, save for the occasional car trundling by.
Back when the lab just started, before Daru-kun joined, it was like this a lot, wasn't it? All quiet, just the two of us.
Yeah, it was. Daru joined the lab in early May. Before that, he was unwilling to join no matter how I tried to convince him. Then he learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from May Queen plus Neon Squared, and suddenly he was all Future Gadget Lab, hell yeah! But for about a month and a half after the lab's founding, it was just me and Mayuri all alone. No one else to take bananas from.
Can Mayushi stay here? Is it really okay?
Mayuri looks at me with uncertainty in her eyes. I meet her gaze firmly, then bop her slightly on the head. Bop! Don't be ridiculous.
Whose lunch would I eat?
All you need to do is stay.
Just stay?
Without you, the lab would be a much less friendly place.
The rest of us all suck.
Yeah, but actually, though, like, everyone else there actively sucks in some way?
We need at least one person with basic human decency.
She's the morality pet. You see how Kurisu and I argue? We can be pretty stubborn, and sometimes we don't know when to stop. But when it starts to get out of hand, Mayuri, you're always there with some ditzy, irrelevant comment to break the tension. It's a really mean-spirited way of saying that, but you know.
Are you praising me?
In so much as I am capable of it, yes. I'm not insulting you, and that's the best you're gonna get. Of course I am. Don't worry about a thing. Just know that you, too, are part of my plan. I plan to get everyone on Smash Bros. Ultimate to be playing Sans online all the time.
Okay. Thanks, Okarin.
Mayuri smiles in relief. She doesn't play Smash Bros. Ultimate yet. She hasn't had the terror. And then her stomach rumbles. Must be time for me to steal her dinner.
I'm starving. I'll warm up some canned oden. You want some too?
Yeah, heat it up.
Coming right up.
Soon we are chowing down on piping hot oden. And by we, I mean I. The next day, Mayuri and I go shopping at Radicon. We have a list written by Kurisu of parts for the time leap machine. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Kurisu and Daru have already started work on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed at Kurisu's lab in America. I'm sorry, that's a... What?
Holy shit!
What do you mean?
I didn't realize that things from Steins Gate Zero were hinted at in
Yeah!
in this game, and this early on.
Yeah! So that really doesn't ever come up again until Steins Gate Zero, but yeah, they're hinting at it really early.
Yeah.
She can download that software from their dedicated server. But that's not the only thing we need. We also need grit and determination. That can-do attitude. Also some brain-scanning headgear that we're gonna have to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. I keep walking, of course, and only later realize that she's not behind me. Then I have to run from store to store looking for her. This must be how parents of small children feel. Wow, Okabe. Anyway, this is nothing new. Mayuri has always been like this. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost in this labyrinth of just technology, you'll never escape. Not with your sense of direction.
Okie dokie. I'll be careful. By the way, how is time leaping different from time travel?
Well, in order to time leap, you have to be a girl.
In order to time leap, you have to practice your jumps.
Did you really hear what I just said about not wandering off? I haven't read Girl Who Leapt Through Time yet. I really should. I have it on my shelf somewhere.
You do. I've read it from your shelf.
Oh, that's very rare for books I own. Besides, Kurisu already explained the difference yesterday. Time travel means your whole body travels through time. The time leap will only send your memories to the past. It's simple. Just memories, no personality or consciousness included. Although Kurisu did mention that there was no way to be sure what might happen to your consciousness.
Oh.
I love that Mayuri pose where she's just like, oh, looking off in the distance. And then very concerned wide eyes. Oh.
Does that mean you can do things with time leaps that you can't do with D-mails?
Beep beep. Oh. D-mails can only send instructions to the past. The past may change or it may not. The results are unpredictable and depend on the recipient. And when the past does change, the world line is reconfigured. Everyone loses their old memories. I'm the exception thanks to reading Steiner. With the time leap, on the other hand, you can give your past self not just instructions, but all the memories you have right now. Or at least that's the idea. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built.
So I could send the costume I'm making back to last week? I would love to have another week to prepare for Komima.
And by another week to prepare, I mean another week to butter Luca up. Listen, phonemes are hard. No, don't put... Oh, you're okay.
I'm buttering you up.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. That might be possible with time travel, but not with time leaping.
知っている状態でテストの前へ戻ることはできる。だが回答済みの答案用紙を持って2日前へは戻れない。
Say you had a test last week. Now that you know the answers, you could send that knowledge to yourself and ace the test. But you couldn't go back and hand yourself a cheat sheet.
マユシーの意識は1週間前のマユシーの中に入っちゃうってこと？
So, Mayushi's mind goes into Mayushi 1 week ago?
そういうことだ。
Exactly. While this conversation has been going on, I've been steadily purchasing items from Kurisu's shopping list.
物は持っていけないけど記憶は持っていけるんだね。そっか。
You can't bring stuff, but you can bring your memories. I get it.
Awesome.
でもそしたら1週間前のマユシーの中にあったマユシーの記憶はどこに行っちゃうのかな？
But then what about Mayushi 1 week ago? Where do her memories go?
上書きされるのではないか。
I assume they get overwritten. We haven't tested it though, so there's no way to be sure.
消えちゃうってこと？
She disappears?
消えたとしても1週間前のお前の記憶と今のお前の記憶は連続している。記憶が上書きされたとしても1週間前までのお前の記憶には何も変化はない。
Your memories right now include your memories from back then, so even if she does disappear, you don't really lose anything. You can't give the incredibly wide-eyed stare I'm giving the microphone right now, but believe me, it's huge.
未来の1週間分の記憶が
Someone should
追加される
really write a piece of cyberpunk interactive fiction about that.
Yeah, they should maybe do that in, I don't know, Twine or something and put it up on itch.io and then
Slash
link it
APR?
right here.
itch.io/APR would
And
be a
then
great
link
way
it
to
right
place it.
here.
And then link it right here. And by here, I mean in the description below. Anyway, I guess you could say you're just adding your memories from 1 week in the future.
じゃあね、1週間前のマユシーに記憶を飛ばしたら今のマユシーの体はどうなっちゃうんだろう？
Then, if Mayushi's memories leap into the Mayushi 1 week ago, what happens to Mayushi now?
Mayuri's asking some pretty philosophical questions today, but I guess anyone would ask the same.
マユシーが1週間前に記憶をビューンって飛ばしてもオカリンはここにいるんだよね。オカリンから見ると意識が飛んでたマユシーはどうなっちゃってるのかな？
Mayushi's memories jump to the past, but my body's still here, right? What happens to me when my memories go bye-bye?
抜け殻になっている。いや待て、そうじゃない。そういうことじゃないはずだ。
You become an empty shell. No, that can't be right. That wouldn't make sense.
助手がやろうとしているのは記憶をデータ化して保存する。つまりバックアップでしかない。記憶をすべて脳から抜き去ってそれをデータ化するわけではないのだ。
My assistant's device merely records your memory data. In other words, it's just a backup. Your original memories are still inside of you. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with.
だから抜け殻になったり意識が飛んだりすることはないはず。
Your body shouldn't become an empty shell, and your consciousness shouldn't leap either. No, wait, there's another issue here.
というか1週間前に戻ってまたその1週間を経験してきたマユリがここにいることになるのではないか。
Actually, won't you become a new Mayuri? One who received memories from the future 1 week ago? Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference. Oof! Wow, you know what? I really should read Okabe's lines before saying them out loud.
タイムリープしてその1週間を繰り返したマユシーに消されちゃうの？
Then, does the Mayushi who had the normal memories before the time leap get erased by the Mayushi who repeated the week with extra memories?
This is getting complicated.
そうだ消えるもう一度やり直すと言うべきだなそっくりそのままトレースすることもできるし全く別の行動を取ることもできる
That's right, she's erased. In other words, you relive the week. You can do things the same, or you could do something completely different.
それと
Fake-ass time travel machines just kill you and replace you with a copy.
The people were astonished at his doctrine.
Quick, who am I impersonating now?
It's me.
And you'll keep your old memories of the week that disappeared.
じゃあね
You know you have to make that chick tract now, right? I'm relying on you. This is important.
Ah,
Then, does that mean...
that's my line.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Then, does that mean...
Nailed it. It's also really distracting that that GIF keeps playing on your laptop screen over there. Can we, like, close that window, please? It's really distracting to look over there and see movement, like, every single time. No,
Okay.
don't maximize it, please.
Okay.
Just, okay, that's good. No, don't. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like
Me
it.
neither.
Stop. This is what we get for having a 2-laptop setup. The questions just keep coming. She's trying hard to understand in her own way.
もしも1週間前に戻ったマユシーが1週間後の今日ラボには来なくて学校のお友達と池袋で遊ぶことにしたらどうなるのかな
So I redo the week, okay. But what if I decide to go to Ikebukuro with my friends instead of coming to the lab today?
今はマユシーはこうしてオカリンとお話ししてるけど
What happens to the Mayushi talking with Okarin now?
It's a great question.
過去が変わり今も変わることになるこうしてここで俺とお前が話している事実は消滅するはず
The present would change to match the past, and this conversation would never happen.
それをオカリンは気づかないんだよね
Oh, and you wouldn't notice the difference, Okarin?
あそう
Right. No one would notice.
だとしたらねなんだか寂しいね
Time travel blows. That would be kinda sad.
I like Mayuri. She gets frightened and saddened by the same things that I do. Namely, vague philosophical notions of permanence. For who? Me?
マユシーが
No, for Mayushi.
Really? I don't get what she means.
だからクリスチャンは過去を変えたくないって言ってたのかも
Maybe that's why Christian wants to destroy all time machines.
I don't think that's the line.
I knew I should have read her pamphlets. She offered to subscribe me to her newsletter.
She's got this great podcast. She nods to herself with a bright smile.
あねえねえねえタイムリープは未来には飛べないのかな
Oh, I just thought of something. Can you time leap into the future?
飛べるかもしれないが飛んだところで意味はない
Maybe, but there wouldn't be a point.
Why the
Krisu and I
fuck
reached
not?
that conclusion yesterday.
Why the fuck not?
The memories you send overwrite the memories at your destination. If you sent your memories 1 week into the future, then the future you would lose 1 week of memories.
Okay, I guess that would suck.
The whole point of our time leap machine is to affect past events. We don't need to worry about the future.
それに
Ah?
過去より未来の方が届かない可能性が高い
Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are the past.
Oof.
過去については思い出すことができるが
Ooh, big oof!
予測がつかないからな
And that's because of climate change. And that's because the future is inherently unpredictable.
例えばマユリは未来永劫にわたって同じ電話番号の携帯を持ち続けていると思うか
For example, do you think you'll have the same phone number for all eternity?
If I have any say about it, yes.
Yes. I mean, yeah. But still.
How should I know?
つまりそういうことだ。
Exactly my point.
それにかつてポケベルが携帯の出現で廃れてしまったように携帯に代わる新たなパーソナル端末が爆発的に流行してしまうかもしれない。
And remember, pagers became obsolete with the advent of cell phones. Similarly, our phones may be replaced by some other device in the future.
Isn't the past also unpredictable by this logic, though?
Not unpredictable. Because you already have an idea of what's happened.
Do we?
Are you asking in the literal sense or in the philosophical sense? If you're asking in the philosophical sense, no. If you're asking in the literal sense, yes.
Both, maybe?
In order for the time leap to succeed, the target you must have a phone whose number you know. As long as that condition is met, there should never be a problem with the setting of the destination. The real problem is what's inside the phone wave, named subject to change, is acting as the lifter. Oh, is what inside it is acting as the lifter. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The phone wave, named subject to change, will remain incomplete. Also, if you put your cell phone in a Faraday cage during that week, then I guess you're just fucked. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electrons that, unlike CERN's, needs no tuning. I'm exhilarated. I can feel my science boner positively bulging through my lab coat. The phone wave, named subject to change, is evolving by the day. Our invention of time leap machines will put us light years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns for the taste of chaos.
Chaos, oh. It's
Or-
part of your balanced breakfast.
It's what's for breakfast. I barely managed to keep from bursting out in mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since we sent the first email, and although there was that strange threatening email, there remains no sign of Men in Black coming to haul us away. According to Daru, CERN hasn't discovered our hacking either. Next problem is what will happen when we use the time leap machine. In order to compress a human's entire wealth of memory into the requisite 36 bytes, we have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe that CERN won't notice an unauthorized activation of the LHC. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan.
そっか。じゃあマヨシーが小学生の頃へも飛べないんだね。その頃は携帯持ってないもん。
Oh, I guess I can't go back to grade school, can I? I didn't have a phone back then.
Why are we still talking about the time leap?
お前は小学生の頃へ戻りたいのか。
You want to go back to your elementary school days? I can't decide if the answer to that is a hard yes or a hard no. It's definitely one or the other. There is no in-between on this. I can't decide if it would be a living nightmare or if it would be worth the opportunity to try again. Nope, got nothing. Let's go on.
I read a manga called Erased.
Oh,
Seemed
Jesus.
really cool.
Is that what that's about?
I don't know, you'll just have to read
I
it.
haven't read it yet.
Yeah, that's what that's about.
Oh, neat. That sounds way more science fiction than it looked.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally picking it up now.
Although it's more of a sort of mystery type story in that setting where the
Mm-hmm.
went back to the past thing is just kind of an unexplained.
But I like
Thing
stuff
that
like I like that kind of science fiction but magical realism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Dead Demon. Like that's phenomenal. Holy shit. That's my only line.
That is your only line.
Why would you do that to me? I know exactly how you feel. If you repeat elementary school with the knowledge you have now, you'll get top grades and have an easy time bending children to your will.
What?
それにね、おばあちゃんにも会えるかもって思ったんだ。
Yeah, and I thought maybe I could see Grandma again.
そうか。残念だな。
I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Mary's grandmother passed away when Mayuri was in elementary school.
残念は残念だけどね。どうして
Yeah, it's too bad, but I guess I don't really need to see her.
おばあちゃんの言葉とかね、笑顔とか、マユシーの頭を撫でてくれたシワシワの手とかね、マユシーは今でもちゃんと覚えてるもん。
I still remember her words, her smile, and her wrinkly hand patting my head.
Your hand isn't wrinkly yet.
だからね、
It is when I stay in the shower too long.
Oh!
So even if I don't see her again, I'm okay.
Is that wrinkly or pruny?
それよりもね、その頃のオカリンに
Same.
会ってみたいなって思って。
What I really want is to see little Ocarina again. Hehe.
Little Ocarina is just a tiny little Okabe in a lab coat that's way too big for him with a very gruff look on his face. Like, what are you looking at, motherfucker? Back then, I was already a scientist without equal, a titan towering above the other children.
そんなイフのオーラを放つ天才小学生にして未来のマッドサイエンティスト。もうインキョーマに会いたいというお前の気持ちよくわかる。
You can hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child prodigy who would one day be feared as the great mad scientist Hoenkioma.
会いたいのは多いなんとかじゃなくてオカリンだよ。
I don't want to meet Ho in what's his face. I want to meet Ocarin.
I am Hoenkioma. Always have been. Always will be. Halloween is Halloween. Mary just doesn't get it. We haven't had the conversation about dead naming yet. So I disregard her comment.
だがやめてくれ。精神年齢当時から全く成長していないお前では仮に今
Ooh.
小学生に戻ったところで何も変わらん
That's extremely rude.
It is, and like the thing is, like that's something that I could easily see someone say in a very friendly, ribbing manner.
Yeah.
But Okabe clearly thinks he's taking advantage of Mayuri's understanding in this scenario.
yeah.
And it's like, meh. Anyway, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time, so nothing would change if you went back to elementary school anyway. Boosh, I guess.
そんなことないよ。マユシーもちゃんと成長してるもん。
Hey, that's not true. Mayushi's all grown up now.
食べる量が増えたぐらいだろ。
The only thing that's grown is how much you eat.
Wow.
Wow, just
Class act.
oh god damn it, Okabe. Okay, actually, you know what? This is a good. I can't decide. Would every time Okabe's like this, I'm like, oh my god, he's such a fucking tool. But would Steins Gate actually be better without him being a tool?
I don't know. We'll have to. I think that what occurs over the course of what hasn't happened yet will.
Yeah,
Make a
I
difference
mean,
in that.
it will, but it's the same kind of thing that like, oh, just having the main character in Y2K be an asshole for 90% of the game justify the last bit where, you know, he has a self-realization.
I know literally nothing about that game,
It's basically
so I don't know the answer to that.
it's basically Scott Pilgrim but Persona.
I still know literally nothing about that game.
Okay.
But am more confused than before.
ないのです。マユシーはちゃんと大人の階段を登ろうとしているのです。
That's not true. Mayushi's a real woman now.
A real woman. Damn it, Okabe. I can't keep it in my pants for more than 2 seconds at a time, so my horny brain is just gonna keep on horning all over this conversation.
それよりもね、オカリンの方が当時から止まったままだと思うな。
Besides, I think Okarin's the one who hasn't changed since then.
See?
何度も言っているだろうがこの俺は当時の時点ですでに完成されていたのだとな。うわ
Isn't that what I said? I was already a genius mad scientist when you met me. The shopkeeper shoots me a glare. I guess this isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get those parts and head back to the lab. We finish our shopping and come out in front of the station.
そういえば参るよ。お前、最近バイトをしていないんじゃないの？
By the way, Mayuri, have you not been working recently?
バイト？ルモアンヌのこと？
Working? You mean at Lemoyne?
Of course. May Queen plus Neon Square doesn't exist in the current wholesome Akiba.
あのね、コミマ前だからお休みもらってるんだよ。
Komima's coming up, so I'm taking a few days off.
頑張ってコスを作らなくちゃ。
I got costumes to make.
Yeah! Didn't you say you wanted to cross-dress Okabe? How many costumes are you making this year?
3着。楓ちゃんとふぶきちゃんの分。でもってルカちゃんの分。
3. One for Kaede-chan, one for Fubuki-chan, and then there's one for Luka-chan.
I wonder if Luca's still refusing to wear it. Can hardly blame her. I mean, however cute she looks, she's still really shy about going out in public like that.
Nice.
Thanks.
萌香さんだ。
Ah, it's Moika-san. I like that she's animating in the background.
Yeah. What? I look where Mayuri's pointing and see Moeka squatting by the staircase, staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than the last time I saw her. There are bags under her eyes and her hair is frayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'll probably just ignore me like before. On the other hand, she is a lab mem. I can't just ignore her.
そこの指圧師よ。随分と浮かない顔をしているではないか。
Hey, Finger! Why the long face, eh?
萌香さん、ここで何してるの？
Tuturu, Moika-san. What are you doing here?
Tuturu! Mayushi desu.
Can't believe Mayushi's confirmed for Smash.
I know. Hey, if Okabe gets into Smash, then Mayuri will be there somewhere. Moeka doesn't look up. She mutters something that I can't make out.
おーい、聞いているか？悩みがあるなら、この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、ボーイン京馬が華麗に解決してやろう。
Hey, are you listening? If you have a problem, the insane mad scientist, Hoen Kiyoma, will gladly assist.
もっとも、その場合は、秋葉が血の海となることも覚悟してもらうかな。
But be warned, by the time I'm through, Akiba will be an ocean of blood. Oh, Moeka suddenly jerks upright as if poked with an electric prod. She lifts her head and stares at me with wide eyes, then jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. This is the first time I've seen Moeka express such emotion.
Look at all that emotion.
Wow! Such emotion. So wow.
どうした？
What is it? What's wrong? She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. Instead, she looks down and starts typing on her phone. Guess I should be ready for a mail. That was fast.
Hey, Okarin, I got a business.
Hey, Moeka, what's your business?
Religious skydiving.
Let me guess. You took a leap of faith?
Yeah, but now profits are falling.
Oh, God! Oh! Okay. You actually got me. I'm sorry. That's not. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Anyway,
I love you.
I love you too. What happened to the time machine, Slime Man?
どうなった
What do you mean? What happened?
Are you still using it? Did you figure out how it works, Slime Man?
Yeah, I figured out how it works 2 days from
今
now.
は改良中だ
We don't fully understand it yet. We're in the middle of upgrading.
すごいんだよ。あのね、今度はね、タイムリープができるようになるかもしれないんだって。
It's amazing. This time we might even be able to time leap.
Time leap.
What's a time leap? Tell me more, Slime Man.
記事にはするなよ
Don't write anything about it, otherwise we'll have to expel you from the lab.
ラボ面から波紋
Moika shakes her head violently. Guess she won't write an article.
セルンへのハッキングによって電話連受
Our hacking of CERN has uncovered a new possibility for the phone wave. Name subject change.
セルンの一部設備を曲がりさせてもらうことにより新たなるタイムトラベルシステムの構築だよ
It's a form of time travel made possible by borrowing CERN's equipment.
これは人類の歴史を塗り替え新たなる段階へ足を踏み入れたことを意味するすなわち時間の壁の征服隠して人を未来へ流されるの
Oh, I thought that sentence was going somewhere different.
できるようになるだ
I was like, damn it, Okabe, don't be an incel. This discovery will begin a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves to time. Any future you desire can be yours.
その人類史上初の偉業今我ら未来ガジェット研究所が成し遂げようとしているのだ
And history will record that we, the future gadget laboratory, changed the world forever.
その説明はね、すごく回りくどくて、マユシにはさっぱりなのです。
Okarin, that was really confusing. You lost Mayushi.
Really, where am I? How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here. Moika bites her lip and types out a mail in irritation. Then she grabs my arm and digs in her fingernails. It hurts.
手を
It, unhand me. But Moika does not listen.
What is it? What's a time leap, Slime Man?
すなわち記憶のみの時間跳躍だ
The time leap is a way to send your memories to the past.
俺たちはそれを可能にする方法を見つけ出した近いうちにタイムリープは実行され我らは時間の征服者となる
We found a way to make that possible. Soon we will complete the machine and become as gods. I mean, the undisputed lords of time.
The Time Lords?
Oh shit.
Okarin. Those are from Doctor Who.
Yeah, but Doctor Who time travel is
Are we
very
in a
different.
crossover fic?
Like Doctor Who time travel is very different from time travel in Steins Gate, though. Because Doctor Who time travel is more like, let's go on a vacation to this part at the time. Am I wrong?
No, I will
Okay.
begrudgingly admit that you're not wrong.
Okay.
Okarin came up with the idea, and Chris-chan told us how to do it. Daru-kun's helping, and Mayushi and Okarin are shopping. Time travel's hard. Let's go shopping.
Time travel's hard. Let's make brownies.
Yum.
Moeka suddenly releases me. Her eyes are blank, unfocused. She squats down on the spot, just as we found her. She seems entirely drained of energy and will.
萌香さん、大丈夫？調子悪いの？
Are you okay, Moeka-san? Do you feel sick?
Oh.
これは今何とも
Sorry.
いくつか問題を残している。それがうまく解決できれば。
Wow, that's amazing. You've made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished, Slime Man?
I can't be sure. There are still several problems remaining. If you don't give us too much trouble, I guess we'll have it done in a week.
だが解決できなければ、いつまで経っても完成はしない。
On the other hand, we can't do anything until they're solved.
すべてはシュタインズゲートによる選択。必ずや解決の道は開けていると俺は確信している。
Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. I have faith there exists a path to success.
そして扉が開いた時、訪れるのは俺が望む混沌。世界を影から支配する機関へのラグナロックの幕は
What would Okabe even do with all that
落
chaos?
とされるのだ。
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and once the doors opened, the chaos for which I have so longed will at last descend upon the earth. Trumpets will sound from the highest heaven, and the final battle, Ragnarok, will begin.
オカリンは誰と戦ってるの？
Who are you fighting, Okarin?
Anyone? Everyone?
It's chaos. That's kind of how it works.
The organization, of course. Their rule must end once and for all.
すごいね。でもね、危ないことはしちゃダメだからね。
Wow, don't do anything dangerous, okay?
Mayuri, have you played this game yet? Why does Mayuri insist on worrying about me? Oh? Moika's lips curve into a smile. That's not a smile. That's a very frowny Moeka. She rises to her feet unsteadily, then staggers off into the crowd. It's like she's forgotten about us completely. Mayuri and I can only watch her go. There's an indescribable aura about her that holds us back.
萌香さん、どうしたのかな？
Is it freed from the real?
Do you want to read your line now?
What do you think is wrong with Moeka-san?
I've known she was kind of strange ever since I met her, but this... Maybe she's an escaped mental patient or something.
Oh no.
Oh, let's other the people who are mentally different from me. Not that her insanity can possibly compare to mine, for I desire nothing less than total and absolute chaos. Insert maniacal laughter here. It's like 1 in the morning. I can't, like... We need to record these at, like, some point during the middle of the day where I can just, like...
Yeah, if only.
Let it out.
What? Now Okarin's acting weird.
No, protect that face. Protect that smile.
は心配です。
That's a frown. Mayushi's worried.
Turn that frown upside down.
Boop.
Mayushi's just upside down now. Mayushi looks scared, so I ceased my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier than planned.
Minutes?
Okay, sometimes there is some funny shit in this. Afterwards, Mayuri and I go our separate ways. She apparently has to deliver a costume to her friend Fubuki.
Oh, Miz not appearing in this game.
Does she appear in Zero? I think she does,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, she's one of the ones that appears in Zero. Okay. When I return to the lab with my spoils of war, something surprising, though not too surprising come to think of it, catches my eye.
Ah, Okabe. I got a business.
What's your business, Kurisu?
River crossings.
And how are river crossings going for you?
It's uncharted waters. We're waiting on the banks.
Oh, God. These are so bad, and yet it's like, I can't stop. Oh. Why is this so funny? Damn it. It's like knock-knock jokes, but still funny after, like, the first. Anyway, Kreese is on the computer. As soon as she notices I've returned, she quickly closes the window on the screen.
ちょっと入ってくるときはノックぐらいしてよ。
Hey, think you could knock?
I literally pay the rent of this place. It's... Is this where Okabe lives?
I think we've had this conversation, and I don't think we established for sure, but my answer is yes.
Okay. This isn't your room. Besides, I have to be a fool to knock. There could be assassins lying in ambush.
敵が待ち伏せしてるかもって考えるバカこそどこにいる？
Assassins? Here? Are you stupid?
I mean, yes, but also no. I do like that that's the reaction to Okabe now. It's just, are you stupid? Are you... It's like, you gotta know you're doing this, right? Anyway, Christina, what were you looking at just now? I already know the answer, of course. I caught a glimpse of the screen before she closed it. She's addicted to spider solitaire.
I was doing research.
Admit it, you fall into the deep grasp, and grasp of spider solitaire.
That was very good.
Thank you. She looks like she plans to continue this charade. I drop my bags and go to the computer.
Stay back.
I slip past Crease's blocking arms and restore the minimized window. As I thought. Game in progress. Damn, why did I lol? That's the question of our time. Why did I lol?
Yeah.
If you knew why I lol, please answer in the comments below.
I want FES to drool into my eye until I faint.
What? What is FES?
I don't know.
All I know is I want him to drool into my eye until I... Oh, more. Stop wasting our time with achievements. You think this is a fucking game? Is that meta? Is that them being meta?
It's meta.
I think... Serious reply, 9/11 truther here. Look, the media released some of the culprits' photo portraits, and about half of them are confirmed to be living normal lives in other countries, meaning the culprits were using fake passports. So just who were the people on the planes then?
I think it was the steel beams, right?
Yeah.
I've really lost the plot by now.
The Committee of 300? Isn't that just some bullshit conspiracy theorists made up? It's a different story if they had some evidence. But all they did was just lump every conspiracy together. That's such chuny bullshit, it's unreal.
The Committee of 300, that one's about Sparta, right?
This is 4chan! Did you like my 9/11 truther voice?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Got a problem?
No. But I got a business.
What's your business?
I don't actually have a business joke, I'm so sorry. Wait! Yes, I do have one.
What's your business?
I made a business lobbying for gun rights in Congress.
How's it going?
It's alright.
Haha.
I wanted to do one.
You did it.
I wanted
like
to do
it.
one.
Yay.
Yay! I feel part of it now. You can have your joke back, Vivian. I'm done now.
It's not my joke, I stole it.
おい、そのこれはひどいはいはいワルスワルスみたいな笑い方はなんだ
Hey, what's with that this is awful raffle raffle laughter?
It's called my Rafflecopter. Have no fear, Christina. Or should I call you @Channeler Chris? Or should I call you Celeb Sev? Or should I call... Just call me by my fucking name!
Okay, but I kind of forgot by now. Help a guy out here.
I've kind of forgotten, and it's become way too weird for me to ask at this point, so...
Don't call me that.
I'm not out yet.
I choose to believe that Okabe is just really bad with names and covers for it by being a complete asshat.
Or maybe he just used nicknames because he actually does have trouble remembering names.
And then also calls everybody by the nicknames and they're insulting because
Yes.
he's an asshat.
And then also uses insulting nicknames because he's an asshat. I already knew. That's right, I realized long ago that you were an at-channeler.
隠そうとしても俺にはわかる。お前からはアットチャンネラーとしての匂いのようなものがプンプンと醸し出されている。
You can't hide it from me. The meme's stench is strong on you.
失礼だな。ちゃんと毎日香りがきつくない香水つけてるぞ。
How rude. I make sure to apply light perfume every day.
I don't think that's what that means. Fubuki-chan... Oh, that's your...
What made me happy today? Fubuki-chan and Kaide-chan praised me for the cosplay I made them this time. I'm really happy.
Oh, that's not actually a bad reply.
Yeah.
You really like making costumes, huh? What made you so passionate about cosplay anyway? Oh, no, that's mean. Who? You've never mentioned that before. No, we're gonna go with the kind and...
Yeah.
Which is completely out of character.
But also, they haven't come up before this point. Before they were mentioned in, like, the last scene.
Yeah.
Were they friends in the previous timeline?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure she has mentioned them before.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I mean... You'd be forgiven for having forgotten about them by now, but still. What are we, episode...
そういう意味ではない。
A billion.
A billion?
It never ends.
Fool, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about the scent of the memes.
The stench of the alt-right.
Why did you do it? For the lols.
魂って具体的にはどんなことだ。手に聞かせて。
I installed a new hacker security system and bought a dog. Is that one still well known?
I hope so, but I don't think so.
Oh,
Anyway,
buying a dog to deal with internet security. It's good.
my soul, what's that supposed to mean? Explain.
今後バレないための参考にするのだな。
Why? So you can learn how to hide it?
うるさい。いいから聞かせろ。
Shut up. Just explain already.
No.
具体的なこともない。お前のためにアットチャンネル用語をつぶやく時がある。
There's nothing to explain. You use at-channel memes in conversation. I'd have to be stupid not to notice. Well, then you can forgive me for assuming you didn't.
Feels bad, man.
今は私に
That's an at-channel meme too.
まさ魂レベルで染みついているということだろう。そしてこのラジオもう一人アットチャンネルをリアルで話すアホがいて、そいつのせいでお前の魂は冷気させられた。
Your soul is tainted with the essence of at-channel. You cannot hide it. Not in such close proximity to another who uses at-channel memes in actual conversation. Your souls resonate. You'll talk only in references at one another for hours on end.
That sounds like a nightmare. I hope that we never start a YouTube channel that we do that only on.
I mean,
In front of a video game.
could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Man, fucking
Who would
Let's Play
listen?
channels are overdone anyway. Who watches people play video games on YouTube? That's,
Yeah.
Like, Twitch is where it's at nowadays. You gotta be streaming. No one watches people upload
Oh,
fucking long-ass videos
I'm
on YouTube.
streaming.
That's not what streaming means.
Oh.
That's a different consonant.
Oh. That's it. It's all Hashida's fault.
Plus, if you want to get really good on the YouTube video game one, you gotta have to do 10-minute videos. That way you get that delicious ad bucks, but they're just short enough that people watch them all in one go.
10 minutes, and all 10 of them are shouting something sexist.
Yet, we can do this.
I don't want to. Never, ever.
But it's cute how you try to hide it at Chandler, Chris. I actually do, like, in all seriousness, I do like the long form stuff we do a lot more because it's the kind of stuff that I seek out to kind of relax to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Don't call me that.
That was not all caps, but I'll accept it.
That was my all caps. It's
She
as loud
glares
as
at
I
me
get.
hard. If looks could kill, she has no sense of humor at all. I should be more careful in the future. Are these daggers I see before me? No, it's just Karisu staring at you.
しかしゲセないな。アメリカ育ちなのになぜアットチャンネルが楽しいのだ
But I don't understand. You were raised in America, so how are you so familiar with that channel?
アメリカからでもアットちゃんは見られる。あとはわかるな。
You can browse at channel from America. Need I say more?
そういうことか。英語ばかり勉強に入れ日
Ah.
本語が恋しくなってしまうのだ。しかしよりによって
What do you mean, Japan? We saw the website and it was in English.
It's... That was translated for our convenience.
Was it? Nothing else
Yes.
that was translated for our convenience?
That one was.
I get it. Living in an English-only environment made you hungry for Japanese. But did you have to resort to at channel? And if you believe the pseudo-intellectuals in the media, browsing at channel is like reading scribbles on the bathroom wall.
ギスギスはしてるけど、一番日本の空気みたいなものが感じられる場所だっただけよ。
Sure, it's not the friendliest place, but I couldn't find anywhere that felt more Japanese.
Is that racist? Sounds racist.
I don't think it is racist for someone to talk about what feels like.
That was a poorly executed joke. I'm
Okay.
gonna put it in the joke hat now.
Okay.
Because the joke was that she was conflating weed culture with Japanese culture, and
Okay.
it's going in the joke hat.
Okay.
We never have to tell it again.
Okay, good. It can stay there in
It
the
can-
joke hat.
Yeah, once it goes in the joke hat, it never has to come out again. It's done. I'm free now. It feels so good and liberating.
Anyway, can I ask a favor?
What is it? Kurisu turns away and mumbles something. But her voice is so low, I can't make it out.
言いたいことははっきり言え。
If you have something to say, say it. Kurisu turns bright red, but her sullen expression doesn't change.
このことはみんなには内緒にしといて。
Don't tell anyone else about this.
そんなにも知られたくないのか。ダルはお前の同類だし、マユリもオタだから、アットチャンネルへの理解は深いぞ。俺もよく見に行くしな。
What difference does it make? Daru's the most hardcore at channeler who ever lived, and Mayuri's an otaku too. Even I browse that channel regularly.
恥ずべきことは何もない。履歴書やプロフィールの趣味の欄に、堂々とアットチャンネルを見ることと書くがいい。
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Just boldly write hobbies, browsing at channel on your resume.
Okarin, I'm sorry, but I'm not running for Congress.
Oof.
Not a chance, you idiot.
Ouch, mean.
ということは、VIP でアンカーを出すことの方がいいのか？
What? You mean you'd rather post anchors on VIP?
I don't
know that one.
We have to look it up.
Tips list. Anchor. To link to a specific post on a message board, usually has a reply. On that channel, this is done by typing post number. Sometimes people engage in anchor play, where a game where a poster leaves a decision to whomever posts with the indicated post number, usually chosen 20-30 posts beforehand. For example, 1,000 gets to name my firstborn.
First to roll trips gets to pilot Vivian.
We still haven't established how that's possible.
You climb in the pilot seat.
Oh. Okay.
Room.
Doesn't get it. Wait, what? Then who's driving you right now?
Room.
VIP is channel's Newsflash VIP board, although ostensibly for the discussion of news stories, is currently dominated by idle chat threads. I don't know what that means still.
Let's see if next sentence makes it any clearer.
言葉の意味が理解
I
できる
hate myself for understanding those words.
まあいい。タイムリープマシンの開発に集中してもらうために、この件は黙っておく。おそらく、
Bonk.
すぐにボロが出て、
Bonk.
俺以外のラボメンにもバレるのも時間の問題だろうがな。
Well, whatever. If it'll help you focus on the time leap machine, I'll keep your secret for now. Besides, it's just a matter of time before you make another mistake and reveal your true colors.
心配には及ばない。大学じゃ周囲はみんな年上だった。 研究室じゃ一番の若造なのに論文は私が書かせてもらえた。
You don't have to worry about me. Remember that I represented my entire laboratory when we presented our research, even though there were men twice my age on the project.
処世術には長けてるのよ。甘く見ないで。
I'm an expert at dealing with people. I'll have no trouble keeping it a secret.
Nullpo. What does that mean? An old channel term, first seen on the programming board in 2003. Nullpo is short for null pointer exception, which is an error seen in the Java programming language. When someone announces nullpo, the correct response is to smack them on the head and say, "Gah! Gah!"
Gah! No!
Kurisa's face gets even redder, then she falls to her hands and knees in defeat. Ors. An ideograph... Oh, I know that one!
Yeah.
An ideograph depicting a person on all fours. O is the head, R is the arms and torso, Z is the feet. Typically used to express despair, dejection, or frustration. There's no set way to pronounce it. People may pronounce it orts, ors, or ors. Just as I thought, @channel is in her blood and bones. You are a meme lord like the rest of us. She doesn't have a prayer. Oh, got mail. What's up, Myri?
You forgot? It all started when you asked for a costume of Kyojiro, the flame user from King of Histories. Remember? I thought it looked great on you, but you only wore it once. Such a waste.
More Okabe cosplay.
Yes.
As night fell, we tried to activate the phone wave, named subject to change again, but as expected, the discharge did not occur. Why were you texting me if I was just here in the room? Myri's at her sewing machine, putting some finishing touches on a costume. She got back earlier this evening after delivering a different costume to her friend, Fubuki-chan. She's been working on this costume ever since. Come to think of it, she usually heads home around 7 or 8, but today she's still hard at work. Myri, go home before it gets too late. Your parents will worry.
大丈夫だよ。あのね、マユシーは今日はここにお泊まりするのです。
It's okay. I'm gonna stay the night.
It's okay, my parents already worry that I hang out with you. It doesn't really make much of a difference if it's for longer. Really? She's never done that before. What's up, Ferris?
Is Mayushi okay? Tell her to have fun at Komima for me. I don't think I can go this year, Nyan. I just don't have the energy, Nya. I'm completely burned out. I can hear a voice shouting, "Get up, Joe!" Nyan. Someone, save me. The world is collapsing, Nya.
Get up, Joe? That's not like you. Pull yourself together. I need your help finding the IBN 5100. Or... What happened? Is the organization attacking? Collapsing. You're messing with me again, aren't you? Start making me worry. Aww. 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 He cares.
I care
Or-
now.
I think playing along is is definitely what Okabe would, yeah. I care now. She's never done that before.
お父さんとお母さんにもね、そう言ってあるよ。
Yep, I already told Mom and Dad.
Of course, I told them I was staying at Fubuki's house and not here. Are you going to work on your costume?
そうでもしないとゴミ間に間に合わないんだ。
It won't be done in time for Komima if I don't. Heh. Procrastination.
Right? I'm surprised your parents let you stay. I've met her parents any number of times. They're as ditzy as Mayuri. But still, I don't think they'd appreciate their underage daughter staying overnight in this dirty-ass lab.
京馬の人望だな。あ、いやまだ人望などという言葉にはヘドが出る。つまり
It must be my overwhelming charisma. No, wait, that makes me sound like a good person. That can't be it. you know, but you're not wrong, Okabe. But charisma is value neutral. You can be charismatic and evil, so it's okay. You can be charismatic.
It'll improve your spellcasting if you choose the sorcerer class. Good for bards,
Of course.
too.
Mayuri's parents are so afraid of my insanity that they sent me their only daughter as a hostage.
通報しました。
Reported.
Kurisu calls out from the development room. She's been tinkering with the phone wave, name subject to change, but I guess she was listening.
って言われたらどうする？
What would you do if I called the cops on you?
裏切るというのなら俺の右腕が火を吹くことになるぞ。クリスティーナ。
I unleashed my right arm on traitors, Christina. Also, I literally sexually harassed someone in this lab, and you didn't do anything about it? So, I call your bluff.
Yeah, Chunibyo, whatever.
あのね、クリスちゃんも一緒だからって説明したら、お父さんもお母さんもそれなら安心って言ってくれたんだよ。
I told Mom and Dad that Chris-chan would be here. Then they said okay.
それってつまり、私も泊まれっていうこと？
Wait, so I have to stay too?
うん。だってね、電話レンジちゃんの改良で大変なんでしょ？
Yup. Don't you have to work on the phone wave?
まあそうだけど、このラボに泊まると気がめいるのよね。主に誰かさんのせいで。
I guess. But I don't muster the thought of spending the night here. At least, not with a certain somebody around.
Really? Really? You
Really
saw the
what?
word relish and that was the joke you went for? Alright, I thought we were better than that.
No,
It's a bit
I'm not.
pedestrian.
One of us is.
It's impossible to tell which one.
ここは研究に打ち込む以外にすることがないから意外と集中できる。ソースはこの大院京馬。
Environment matters, Christina. This is a place of science and research, so you should have no trouble concentrating on your work. Gestures broadly, knocks over GameCube. Trust the great Hoenn Kyoma.
Gestures at piles of random crap in the background.
このラボ脳内物質を活性化させるシステムが組み込まれている。
Also, it may surprise you to learn that I've equipped this lab with a system that stimulates brain function.
Gestures at
A
coffee
copy
machine.
この俺の天才的かつ大胆かつ繊細な発明に対する着想は毎日ここに寝泊まりしているからこそ生まれるのだ。
He does live here.
He does live here! Okay, that answers it. So if you're wondering where my incredible genius comes from, now you know. It's because I sleep in this room every night.
脳内物質を活性化させるシステムって、あんた一体何を垂れ流してるんだ？
This stimulation system of yours. I assume it's been dumping toxic waste in your brain?
工場排水のごとき言い方をするな。ザ・ゾンビよ。
You sound like an environmentalist, zombie. Oh, I forgot zombie was one of his names. Ah!
きっとあれじゃないかな。ほら。
Ah, Mayushi knows. You're talking about that, right?
What is that? Kurisu comes out of the development room to check what Mayuri is pointing at.
これって芳香剤？
This air freshener?
頭の良くなる芳香剤なんだって。秋葉王で買ってきたってオカリンが言ってた。あれっていつの頃だったっけ？
Okarin said the smell makes you smarter. He bought it at Akibao. When was that?
半年ほど前だな。
About
500円とお得だった。
about 6 months ago. It was on sale for 500 yen.
オカリンの話って本当に信じるに値しないわね。
I'm starting to think even you don't believe the stuff you say.
しかも
It's taking you that long to figure this out?
もう空っぽになってるし。
And besides, this air freshener is empty.
Yeah, when I went to buy replacement packs, they had already stopped selling them.
まあいいわ。どっちにしろ私も泊まるつもりだったし。まゆりさん、付き合うわよ。
Well, whatever. I was planning to stay either way. I'll join you, Mayuri-san.
本当？よかった。
Really? That's great.
ただし、
Aww.
岡部は出ていくこと。
On one condition, Okabe leaves.
But we live here.
俺はここに住んでいるようなものなのだぞ。
Practically.
このラボこそシュタインズゲートの選択により示された
So wait, he does actually live somewhere else.
But doesn't sleep there?
Me, leave? I practically live here. This lab was promised to me by Steins Gate. It is the dwelling place of my soul.
女子2人が泊まるって言ってるんだから、無才男子は自重してくれないと。それに、あんたって実家は遠くないんでしょ？
We girls are staying here overnight, so you filthy boys need to show respect. Your home isn't even far from here, right?
オカリンはね、マユシーと同じで池袋だよ。
Okarin lives close to Mayushi in Ikebukuro.
There we go.
So he does not live here, he just sleeps here.
I guess he still lives with his parents?
I don't know.
電車で30分もかからないじゃない。どうせ今日は徹夜で手伝ってもらうほどのことはないんだから、おとなしく帰ったら。
Why, that's less than 30 minutes by train. Anyway, I'm not gonna need your help tonight, so just go home like a good boy, okay?
だが断る。
But I refuse.
まさか私たちを襲うつもりか？
What, are you planning to molest us?
黙れ。全部に蒙古藩が残る少女めが。
Shut up, Mongolian spot. What does that one mean?
So that's a type of birthmark. There was a thing that he accused her of previously.
Right. Way more nicknames for her than I remembered.
Yeah.
前にもそれ言われたが、あんたいつ私のお尻を確かめた？
I don't have a Mongolian spot. And when did you see my butt, anyway?
Also, Okabe is aggressively asexual. He does not care about anything that's not science.
未成年には保護者が必要な。
But actually, though,
I don't know. Jury's out.
I could see him like not saying no to it if the opportunity presented itself, but I don't see him as the kind of person to be chasing it. He'd be more like, no, it's time to do mad science. I can't leave two young girls here alone. Minors need guardians.
オカリンも未成年なのにね。
But Okarin's a minor, too.
あと1年半もしないうちに成人だ。それはつまりシュタインズゲートの選択的に言えば成人だということである。
I'll be 20 in less than a year and a half. In other words, Steins Gate has decided that I'm an adult.
いや、それは未成年だろ。
I'm pretty sure that makes you a minor just like us.
クリスちゃん、クリスちゃん。オカリンはね、マユシーたちのことを襲うような悪い人じゃないと思うよ。
Chris-chan? I don't think Okarin would do anything bad.
Really? You have objective evidence to the contrary.
マユシーはもう10年以上の付き合いだけど、一度も襲われたことないもん。
I mean, we've been together for more than 10 years, and he hasn't molested me once.
でも、人質にされたことはあるんでしょ？
But he took you hostage, didn't he?
っていうかね、今も人質だよ。
Yep. Actually, I'm still his hostage.
強制退出させるべきね。
We should kick him out of the room.
Ha. I sighed deeply and placed a hand on my forehead.
あまり俺を失望させるな、クリスティーナ。
You disappoint me, Christina.
科学研究の世界に男も女もない。そうだろ。このラボ。
See? See? I told you. I told
そ
you.
のような下世話な話題をしたいのに。お前こそ今すぐ出ていくがいい。蒙古藩。
This lab is a place of science. We are above such petty concerns as sex. If you must speak of these vulgarities, then I'll have to ask you and your Mongolian spot to leave. Looks like that was enough to convince Kurisu. See, I told you, 100%. Like, that's just actually how he is. She gives me a fine gesture as she returns to the development room.
あ、そうか。やはりクリスティーナの臀部には毛布班が。
Ah, so she really does have a birthmark.
ねえよ
No.
Also rude. After working on the phone wave, named subject to change for about an hour, I head to a convenience store to buy dinner. And what happens at dinner, you'll have to find out next time.
Oh.
You want to do one more right before we end? You want to do one more?
Hey, SK.
Hey, Vivian.
I got a business.
What's your business?
Selling bondage supplies.
How's that business working out for you?
Our assets are all tied up. Oof.